All right, Mr. Clay, you have the wheel.
Thank you. First of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the Public Safety Committee meeting. And I'd like to open up the meeting. And the first thing I would like Counselor, please, to read the roll.
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Clay,
Present.
Beston,
Here.
Camisso,
Present.
Demolowitz, Efacoro,
Here.
Ethier, Touche,
Here.
Lockhart,
Here.
and Ward.
Here.
7 present, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, Counselor. We have our whole committee present, and I thank you for that. May I have a approval of the previous minutes, please?
I'll make a motion.
Motions are made. May I
Hey,
have
Bill,
a
you
second?
got me in it? Bill, you got me in the meeting?
Yes,
Okay.
we
Second.
couldn't have it without you, sir.
I hope you realize that.
Where was I?
You're not in Cahoes, I know that.
Listen, I
Minutes,
have
Mr.
my friend the sheriff on, so you better be careful, buddy.
Oh, the big sheriff's talking, okay.
Oh, okay. We have, did I get a vote on the previous minutes? May I
I am.
have, okay, the motion is made and second on the previous minutes. May I have I believe we have a motion. May I have a second?
I second it.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Thank you so much. We have a very short agenda. Counselor, would you start us off by reading the first order of business for us, please?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Item 2 is authorizing an agreement with the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services regarding the 2020 Statewide Interoperability Communications Grant and amending the 2021 Sheriff's Office budget.
Is there any questions in regards to number 2? If there aren't any, may I have a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion.
motion.
Second?
Second.
Okay, second. May I have, excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me. Oh, Steve, I'll call you back, Mike. It never fails.
Well, you're very
Uh,
popular in your district, that's why.
They're looking for
Yeah.
your chair.
Yeah, right. If there are no questions on the item 2, I think we have a motion. We have a second. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Number 3, Counselor.
Item 3 is authorizing an agreement with the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services regarding the State Law Enforcement Terrorism Prevention Grant and amending the 2021 Sheriff's Office budget.
Are there any questions of the sheriff?
No.
If there aren't
Make a
any, may I
motion.
have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And I believe that's,
Just want to acknowledge that Mr. Demolowitz joined.
thank you. I believe that's it, Counselor. Is that right?
There are no
I would
further
hope-
items.
Okay,
Okay.
I was told it was going to be an add-on to move some monies around to cover our expenditures. No?
Down there. Stop DWI.
I have a number 4 for budget adjustments.
Yeah, it's all it is. It's just move monies around from 3110, 3020, 3189 to cover expenditures at the end of the year.
I'll make a motion.
I second it.
I'll second it.
Okay, I don't have it on my sheet, but that's okay.
We printed
Uh,
earlier in the week. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
It was updated onto everyone's tablets.
Oh, that's how we have it.
Yeah, I have it. Yep.
I have it.
Okay. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And I think that's it. If there's no other items, no other business? Okay, Sheriff, did you have something else?
No, sir.
Okay,
Let's
folks,
get back to trick or treating.
yeah,
You look young today, Sheriff.
I'm not
Sheriff,
feeling it, brother.
Mr.
he
Chairman,
gets-
I have a question for the
that-
sheriff. if we have time.
well, that business is good for him because he's getting younger.
Did you
Mr.
need me,
Sheriff-
Patty?
Yeah, I
Yes.
just wanted, Mr. Chairman, if I can ask the sheriff a question. Can you update it at all? Are your men still down in the city of Albany and how's it going? And I know
Within
that they
the city-
picked up substantial weapons this past week, you know?
Yeah, it's I guess to say it's going good, I don't know how to phrase that. They're doing a great job. I can tell you this.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more proud of them. They're down there every day. We're running strictly two-man cars with the exception of some investigators and bosses like myself. They're killing it. And I think they're saving lives every day. It's no secret. My Facebook, I update it as often as I can. Last week, they grabbed a gun that they believe is an automatic pistol with a 50-round drum mag and another loaded 9mm with it. Monday night, this past Monday, they grabbed another loaded 9mm. I can't even tell you how many fake guns they'll grab, pistols or whatever, but they're doing a great job. And, you know, it's all coming through just basic police work, you know, traffic infractions, things like that. And I couldn't be more proud of them. I would be remiss if I didn't say it is, it's hitting my payroll pretty good.
Yeah,
And we'll be speaking about that at public safety, at a budget hearing. I'm sorry, not public safety, but I'll have to probably up the overtime a little bit if this is going to continue. I get some mixed feelings. I get some people that legislators, not civilians, legislators that want us out, but then some want us in. And, you know, I can't just, I certainly won't abandon the city of Albany.
right.
They invited us in there to help them keep the residents safe, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to continue to do. At what point do I say that, okay, they're safe? Right now, it's not in the foreseeable future. I do know that they're hiring a small army, I think tomorrow,
Mhm.
I believe, and they've got some getting out getting field trained right now. So we'll be talking back and forth with their chief and conferring, you know, and trying to come up with either an exit strategy or maybe a minimization strategy. I'm not.
Were those gun cases this past week and a half, 2 weeks, were they all released under the bail reform or were they remanded?
Honestly, I can't answer that. I don't have everything in front of me. I know most of them have been released. The automatic weapon with the drum mag, they were turned over to their parents and then trained the next day and then released. That's part of bail reform and raise the age. So, I mean, I know people get sick of hearing me talk about bail reform and everything else, but again, listen, we get paid to keep people safe. And I firmly believe that things right now, it's created a relatively toxic culture out there. And we just need to reel it in. And I think our staff's doing a great job at it. I couldn't be more proud of all of our staff because, you know, we've got deputies riding on ambulance. Everybody's chipping in to do other jobs because of just the environment right now. So I've got deputies on ambulances. I've got people vaccinating. I got COs vaccinating. I've got, you name it. So everybody's kind of getting a cross training right now.
Good. Thank you, Sheriff.
Sheriff, the guns that was picked up off the street, are they the so-called ghost guns?
2 of them were ghost guns. I don't know if Monday's 9mm was a ghost gun or not, but the other 2 were ghost guns. No, Monday's was not a ghost gun. It was just an illegal handgun. But the automatic and the other loaded, the 2 individuals that we firmly believe were looking to prey on somebody, those guns were.
That was very frightening. You guys did a great job getting them just before they did probably kill somebody.
Yeah.
It was great.
Hey, Bill, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Sheriff, I just, two things. Number one, I can assure you the taxpayers in the city of Albany that I represent are more than happy that you are here, and we will continue to support you in any needs necessary. And that's a
Awesome.
fact.
Thank you.
Secondly, I want to thank you and your deputies. We had an officer incident the other night on Madison Ave where an officer was struck. His car was struck, and then a chase pursued and ended up on Colvin Avenue. And
Yes.
and with your assistance with the Sheriff's Department and APD, they caught the guy. So I just want to make sure that the Albany County Sheriff's Department and your deputies that responded to that call the other night, we really do thank you, because
No.
we had enough. They didn't have enough patrol officers to really pursue that because of all the action that was going on in the city. So the deputies really made an important, really important factor in that.
Yeah, we've, first of all, thank you. And we make sure that the deputies they get a letter of commendation for, I mean, they've done so many great things down in that city. And I think that they've really made a difference. And I think they're going to continue to make a difference. And it's just bizarre because now people actually are expecting to see us, and they call and they comment every day on it. So we're going to continue to do it. We have factored it into our patrol zones, and we may scale it back at some point, but not in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I mean, not
Great.
until all the trainees get out. I mean, they're training now. Every night you can hear the officers, signing in and as a training unit. And as we get more and more, and the State Police Academy's got a huge class there. And when
Yeah.
they graduate, they're going to be probably the biggest class I've seen in years.
It's a very
Oh,
unique
my niece is in there.
because many people are getting in the job and then deciding it's not for them. And the turnover, I've never seen anything like this. And on top of that, with a lot of the laws that have changed and 50A and everything else, people are just literally hitting their 20 and getting out.
Yeah.
And everybody says, well, that's great. Good turnover. Well, that's not great because you lose a lot of that institutional knowledge. And then you end up with a lot of very young patrol officers. So, again, I've said it 1,000 times, everybody wants like a 33, 33, 33, right? Some rookies, some, middle veterans, and then some senior veterans. And then it just keeps, evolving. But a lot of departments are getting very young. And honestly, that's not a good thing either.
Mhm. Yeah.
See,
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sheriff.
Thank you.
And again, just let me congratulate you and the department for the fine job you're doing. So if there's nothing else, I'd like to entertain a motion for the
I make a
close of
motion, Bill.
business. The motion is made. May I have a second?
second.
Second.
Second. Thank